Okay, so in yesterday's class, we have seen what is ERP, what is SAP. Okay, we learned about like what are the functional modules and technical modules of SAP, and we have seen like the type of projects, implementation projects, support projects, your rollout projects, and your career role in SAP EWM. These things we have discussed in the last class. So in today's class, we are going to discuss about the basic terminologies of SAP EWM. Okay. So before that, I'm going to show the warehouse layout and a few elements of your warehouse. Let me share my screen. Yeah, can you able to see my screen, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so assume this is my warehouse. So this is my warehouse. So the warehouse is having like, inbound side, two doors. So door number IB01, door number IB02. So whenever any vehicles comes for unloading purpose, so it will come to this door and it will dock to the door. So assume like in IB01, IB02 are the two doors. Whenever vehicle comes, it will dock to the door. So once the vehicle dock to the door, we are going to unload the material into the warehouse in staging area. So directly we are not going to put the stock into the racks. We are going to do some unloading activity. So we are going to unload the pallets from the vehicles. We are going to check whether the product is right product or not. Whatever we have ordered, the same product did we receive or the different product, that we are going to check, and we are going to check the quantity, and physically we are going to check the quality of the products. Okay, so if these products are subject for quality inspection, we are going to initiate the quality inspection as well. So we are going to do unloading in a storage type called 9010. So 9010 is a staging area where we are going to initiate the unloading process. So in 9010 storage type, we have a bin called GR zone is a standard bin. So what is the activity I'm going to do? Unloading is activity. So we unload from door to the staging area. Unloading. So after unloading, assume all products are okay, quantity is okay, quality also okay, it's not in a poor condition. Then we are going to do goods receipt, GR, unloading and goods receipt. These are the terminologies day in and day out we are going to use in the warehouse. Unloading and goods receipt. After goods receipt, we are going to put away the stock into a different racks. Okay, so we have a different racks set up in our inside the warehouse. So assume I have unloaded the material of X of 100 quantity and Y material of 100 quantity. This X and Y we are going to send it in the two different racks storage bins. So assume this is the storage type. So the combination of racks we are going to say like in a storage type. So this is a whole warehouse. We are going to have one warehouse number. So let me take warehouse name like KKEW, and this is KK10, KK20 storage types. The X material I'm going to put in this bin of KK10 storage type, and Y material I'm going to put in the KK20 bin. Okay, so this EWM module is having the organization structure. So organization structure of SAP EWM. Organization structure of SAP EWM. The first element is warehouse number. The second element is storage type. Third element is storage section. The last element is storage bin. Now let's discuss about this four elements of organization structure of SAP EWM. You take any module. So we are going to have the organization structure. If you take MM, materials management, we have an organization structure of like plant, store location, purchase organization. If you take like, finance, their company code. If you take SD, sales and distribution, you have organization structure like, sales organization, distribution channel, division. The same way in the EWM also we have a organization structure like starts with warehouse number, storage type, storage section, storage bin. Warehouse number means, if technically speaking, warehouse number means a combination of your plant and store location. If technically speaking, warehouse means plant and store location combination. Plant plus storage location. Okay, but generally warehouse means it's a combination of multiple storage types. So your door is one storage type, your staging area is one storage type, your final racks also one storage type. Assume you have some work centers. Okay, in between your racks and staging area, assume I have a work center where we are going to do some activities like deconsolidation, packing, labeling, okay, some value added services. So that work center also one type of storage types. So warehouse means it's a combination of multiple storage types. It could be door, it could be staging area, it could be work center, it could be final storage types. Okay, so that is warehouse number. Then storage type. Storage type means we are dividing the whole warehouse into number of storage types. As I said, anything in the warehouse, we are going to map it as a storage type. So this door also one storage type, staging area also one storage type. Okay. Then what is storage section? So for the to follow some business attributes, we are going to divide this storage type into sections. Example, my business is saying I want to put away my fast moving products in the down level so that I can pick the material very easily and deliver to the customer. So I'm dividing this whole storage type into multiple sections. Example, this is like, fast moving section. So in these two levels, the first level and second level, we are going to put the stock of fast moving goods. Then the next two levels, if the business says he is going to put away some slow moving products. So this is slow moving section where the third level and fourth level, we are going to put away slow moving products. Then fifth and the sixth level of a rack, business says it belongs to non-moving section. So this is NMS, non-moving products we are going to put. So very rarely the picker is going to pick this non-moving products from NMS sections. So storage section means dividing the storage type into section based upon the business feasibility, based upon the business requirement. So this is one example I've taken. In some of the cases, like example, I have worked in one chemical industry, construction material industry. So there, the construction company, they told like, they want to put all uh, tiles in the ground level, first level and second level. So tiles TLS section, tile section. And third and fourth, they said they want to put it like, paints P and TS section, and cardboard items they want to put in the fifth and sixth level. So this in the same rack, they are going to put away multiple products, but they don't want to combine this together. So in the first level and second level, they want to put only tiles, third and fourth only paints, and fifth and sixth level is only cardboard related items. So based upon the requirement, we are going to divide the storage type into sections. But is the section is mandatory in EWM, SAP EWM? No, it's not mandatory. So based upon the requirement, we are going to define. Then finally, what is storage bin? So I'm going to put away the stock into the bin. Suppose this bin number is KK10-01-01. So every bin is going to have a unique identification number. So like door number, okay, in the village or in the town. So how we are going to identify our house? Our house we are going to identify with the door number. The same way, in every storage type, in every section, we are going to identify the bins with unique identification number. Okay, and it is a smallest addressable place where exactly we are going to put away the material. See, if somebody asks me like, your material X 100 quantity is available in KKW warehouse. So that is right. This is at the warehouse level. And the same material is available in storage type of KK10. That is also right. And it is available in storage section of TLS tiles. That is also right. And the stock is available in the storage bin called KK10-01-01. Okay, so this is at the minute level. So within the warehouse KKW, in what storage type this material is available in KK10. In the KK10 what section? TLS section. In that section in what bin? KK10-01-01-01. Okay, so these are the four elements which we are going to say like it's organization structure of SAP EWM. So I'm using the word put away. What do you mean by put away? Put away means I'm going to put the stock into the bin. So that terminology we call as a put away. And one more terminology we are going to use, stock removal, or you can say picking. So customer ordered X material of 20 quantity. So sales people are going to raise a sales order. Against the sales order, outbound will be created. We are going to pick the material from this bin so that we can put in a staging area in the outbound side. Example, this outbound side, staging area, and assume one door is assigned. Okay, this is OB01 door. Just assume. So outbound vehicle will dock to this door. We are going to pick the material from this KK10 KK10-01-01. We pick from here, put it in the staging area. The staging area name called 9020 in the outbound side. We have one bin called GA. So we stage here. After that, we are going to load into the vehicle. So this is in the outbound side. So stock removal or picking means we are going to pick the material from the bin, put in the staging area. Then later stages, we are going to load into the vehicle. So put away means inbound side. Stock removal or picking means it's in the outbound side. Then we are going to learn about some more terminologies like warehouse request, warehouse task, warehouse order. Warehouse request, warehouse task, and warehouse order. Okay, so these are the terminologies day in and day out we are going to use in SAP EWM. So first of all, what is warehouse request? Assume I have XYZ materials available in my warehouse. The customer ABC ordered X material, Y material, Z material, okay, of 10 quantity, 25 quantity, 30 quantity. Okay, so this all information sales guy is going to create a sales order. So in that he is going to consider this X material as line item 10, line item 20, line item 30. Line item means number of items customer order. Okay, so why I'm taking not 1, 2, 3? So in SAP, we are going to use line items like 10, 20, 30, 40 like that. Okay, so line item 10, 20, 30 means 3 line items basically. So these 3 line items needs to be picked from this warehouse, but we don't know from where we are going to pick. It could be picked from KK10, KK20, KK30. We may have multiple storage type. The same product can be available in multiple storage type, multiple bins. We don't know, but we want to pick these materials from our warehouse. So these line items we called as a warehouse request. So warehouse request 1, 2, 3. So warehouse request means I got a request to pick this material, but we don't know from where we are going to pick. So that is warehouse request. So warehouse request means you can say it's a line item of inbound or outbound delivery. So the same thing like in the inbound side, we receive the product X and Y material, but we don't know where we are going to put away, but we have to put away. Okay, so that is a warehouse request. In the outbound side, we are going to pick the material. We don't know from where we are going to pick, but I have a request to pick. So the line items of inbound or outbound delivery called as a warehouse request. Okay, it's similar to your WM side. We have a concept called a TR in WM, but no need here. This TR and TO discussion here. W. Next, warehouse task. Warehouse task means I'm going to pick from KK10 and put in 9020. So means I'm going to pick from KK10-01-01. This is my source storage type in the outbound side. This is my source storage type. And destination storage type is 9020. This is a bin actually. So KK10, let me put like KK10. I'm going to pick from KK10 of any bin and I'm going to put in 9020. Okay, so I'm going to use one WPT also. We'll discuss what is WPT. So in this warehouse task, have the information of source and destination both. But in case of warehouse request, I don't have the information of from where I'm going to pick. So it's a simple request. But in Vero task, system is going to tell you from which storage type you are going to pick, in which storage type you are going to put away, or you are going to stage. So the Vero task is going to have source and destination information along with WPT. Okay, we'll discuss what is WPT. Okay, next. So now you understood the difference between Vero's request and Vero task. Vero's request means only the request to pick the material. That's it. But Vero task will tell you from where you have to pick, means your source storage type, destination storage type, both with along with the WPT. Next, Vero's order. Example, I want to put the stock of X, A, B, C material in KK10 and Y, P, Q are material in KK20. So assume there is a person called A and person called B. These two persons are responsible to put away the stock in KK10 and KK20. So whatever the task created for KK10, that all should be assigned to person A. Whatever the products you put away in KK20, that should be assigned to the person called B. Means example, so suppose Vero task number one created to this bin. Vero task number 3, Vero task number 4, Vero task number 6 created for 4 line items of a delivery to KK10. And Vero task number 2, Vero task number 5 created for KK20. Means in a delivery, inbound delivery, we have 6 line items. 1, 2, 3, 4, like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So the first line item created for this bin, put a task created for this bin. Second line item created for KK20. Third here, fourth here, fifth here, sixth here. So what my system is going to do, since all this KK10 task should be assigned to person A, means my system is going to club this Vero task number 1, Vero task number 3, Vero task number 4, Vero task number 6 under Vero's order number 1. And under Vero's order number 2, my system is going to club Vero task number 2, Vero task number 5. So Vero's order number 1 will be assigned to the person called A. Vero's order number 2 will be assigned to the person called B. Means Vero's order means basically we are clubbing the multiple Vero task based upon given condition. So here my condition is person is responsible KKD. Like this, we have so many conditions in the inbound side, outbound side. So Vero's order means it's a executable work package, where Vero task will be clubbed together. To create Vero's order with given conditions. So we may have multiple conditions. So we have to consider that condition as well. Okay. So here condition is all KK10 Vero task should be assigned to the person called A. All KK10 Vero task should be assigned to the person called B. That is the condition. So as of now, just remember Vero's order means clubbing of multiple Vero task. Okay. So the person resource can access directly to the Vero's order, not to the task. Again, Vero's order is going to have the multiple Vero task. So that is Vero's order. Yeah, any questions, guys? Any doubts? Till here, Vero's request, Vero task, Vero's order.
One small
Yeah,
doubt, sir.
Mhm. Go ahead.
For the warehouse request, we consider only inbound and outbound part, or we also consider the internal movements or
Internal stock
logic?
transfers also. So for
Okay.
sake, just written inbound, outbound.
Okay.
You
Okay.
can consider posting changes, transfer postings as well. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yes, so this, as you said, that this warehouse request is the line item of inbound or outbound delivery.
Hmm.
Is this, is this mandatory to have this request, or it will be, we can bypass this, then we can
No,
directly go to
it's
warehouse
a
task.
mandatory to put
Okay.
away or to pick the material.
Mm-hmm.
Without this warehouse request, we cannot create a task. Okay. To create the task, warehouse request is mandatory. By default, system will show. Okay, I'm going to show in further classes how the warehouse request looks like. Okay,
Okay, so it is mandatory. So without that,
mandatory.
we cannot proceed to
No,
warehouse task, right?
no, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Royal.
So,
Go ahead, Harshit.
yeah, so Rohila, this is warehouse task will be created for multiple line items, multiple warehouse requests will be created. It's not like that, like we can combine line item 10, 20, 30 in one warehouse request.
Warehouse request will be, suppose you have order, the customer order 3 items, you are going to have 3 warehouse request. Okay, 3 warehouse request. If I'm going to pick from multiple bins, again I'm going to have 3 warehouse task. Sometimes we can club multiple warehouse request into one task, but that is a different thing. Okay, that is exceptional scenarios. Okay, we can
Okay.
combine. We can combine in a wave actually.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
But it's a thumb rule that you assume one warehouse request is going to have one warehouse task. There's a general practice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Royal.
Yeah, go ahead.
I understand warehouse request and task, right? So, is warehouse order mandatory, or can we just process with the warehouse task wherever required?
Warehouse order also mandatory because see in the warehouses, like you may have like multiple permutations and combination. Okay, example, I'll take one example. Suppose I have a forklift resource, human resource, high reach truck. So my warehouse manager is saying, if it is less than 50 kgs, let my human resource go and pick. If it is more than 50 kgs, my human resource, like picker cannot go and pick. Let my forklift to go and pick up to 150 kgs. If it is more than 150 kgs, let my high reach truck go and pick the material. Then how my system is going to identify? How my system is going to identify this condition and execute? So when I am going to create, see, my system is, suppose the warehouse task number 2, which is having 40 kgs, warehouse task number 5, which is having, assume like 120 kgs. Then my system is going to create a warehouse order, like warehouse order number 3, which can be assigned with 40, and warehouse order number 4, which is assigned with warehouse task number 5. This warehouse order can be accessed by the only human resource because this particular warehouse order will be accessed by the forklift. So given condition is a wait here. Okay. To execute the warehouse task, warehouse order is mandatory. So one warehouse order can have single warehouse task or multiple warehouse tasks.
Okay.
Okay.
So this condition we put in the determination criteria.
Yes, yes. We have a topic called warehouse order creation rule. There we are going to discuss what type of conditions we can consider. There are plenty of conditions. So in further classes, we'll discuss that. Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Royala. So this is regarding material master. So do we define anything in the material master for EWM materials?
Yeah, material master, we are going to convert as a product master. So in the EWM side, we do not call this as a material master. We call this as a product master. We are going to add extra 3 tabs, some indicators we are going to add to the material master. We'll discuss this, okay, in further classes. What is
Okay.
product master?
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, I can move forward. So now you understand what is warehouse request, what is warehouse task, what is warehouse order. Now we spoke about WPT also. WPT means warehouse process type. So in MMSD, to move the product from one place to another place, movement type is mandatory. You might have heard movement type. Okay, goods received against to the PO, like we have a movement type called 101. Goods issued to the cost center 601 against to the delivery. Like this, we have movement types in SD, MM, all logistics models. But we don't have any movement types in the EWM module. Okay, to move the product from one place to another place, WPD is mandatory. If you see here, to move the product from GR zone of 9010 to this KK10, one WPD is mandatory. Through warehouse task, my system is going to move the stock from one place to another place. But to create the warehouse task, WPD is mandatory. Assume I said warehouse task is going to have the information of source, destination along with WPD. Assume I do not have WPD. Can I create the warehouse task? No. To create the warehouse task, WPD is mandatory. WPD means it's like similar to your movement type. It's not replica, it's similar. WPT means warehouse process type, means it's similar to your movement type. Without WPT, we cannot create any warehouse task. To create the warehouse task, WPT is mandatory. Okay, so in detail, WPT also we are going to discuss in further class. See, just I'm giving these terminologies at the macro level. In further classes, we are going to discuss in depth. Okay, next. The next terminology what we have is activity area. What is activity area? So I'm going to combine this all KK10 bins as one activity area. Okay, so the person A is going to access all the warehouse task of KK10. Then how my system is going to identify all KK10's bins, warehouse task should be assigned to him. So I'm going to combine this all bins as one activity area. Activity area means logical grouping of bins. Logical grouping of storage bins. Logical grouping of storage bins. For what purpose we are using this activity area? This is for Putaway, to enable for Putaway, picking with some conditions like replenishment, your physical inventory. Okay, for the purpose to determine the queues, we are going to use activity. This also will discuss in further classes in depth. Okay, so now what are the warehouse operations you can able to see in the all warehouses? See, as a EWM consultant, you should be well versed with the warehouse operation first. If you understand the business, it's very easy to map to our SAP system. Okay, so just I'm going to explain few things of your warehouse operations. Then we'll start the configuration, everything. So you take any activity of your warehouse that is going to categorize under three activities. One is inbound operations. Inbound operation means you're unloading, goods receipt, put away. These all operations comes under inbound. Means I'm going to receive the material into the warehouse. So it's a receipt of your products into warehouse. And the second operations are outbound operations. Outbound operation means you're picking your outbound customer related. You're picking the material, you're packing the material, you're staging it, and you're loading into the vehicle. So these all activities comes under outbound. Then what else? Midbound operations. What do you mean by midbound? Anybody?
Ad hoc operations like
Maybe
Yeah.
within the warehouse.
Yeah, within the warehouse,
within
whatever
the-
the activities we do,
Internal Internal movement.
Internal processes. Yeah. Internal warehouse operations. Example, bin to bin movements. Your replenishment. So I'm going to replenish from the reserve area to your fixed pick phases. That replenishment, physical inventory, rearrangement, slotting, ad hoc movements. This all comes under your mid-bound operations. You can say mid-bound or sometimes you can say internal operations. Both are same. So you take any activity of your warehouse, these activities will fall under these three operations: inbound or outbound or mid-bound or internal operations. So inbound means receiving of the goods into your warehouse. Outbound means sending or shipping from your warehouse to customer, cost center or project. Midbound means internally your product is moving within the warehouse. It could be replenishment, physical inventory, slotting, rearrangement, okay, bin to bin movements. Okay, so I'm going to show the enterprise structure also today, how to define company code assignments, plant, store location, purchase organization. So as I said, EWM organization structure starts with the warehouse number. So in the EWM, we are going to define the warehouse number with 4 digits. Storage type, storage section, storage bin. These are the 4 elements of your EWM organization structure. So this is the interview question also. Somebody, the interview asks like, what is the organization structure of SAP EWM? Then you have to say warehouse number, storage type, storage section, storage bin. Then we have already discussed the EWM terminologies, like what is put away or stock placement, then what is stock removal or picking, then warehouse request, warehouse task, warehouse order, warehouse process type, activity area. Then we can able to see these operations, okay, in the warehouses inbound, outbound, as well as midbound. So the simple inbound process starts with your PO creation. Against to the PO, inbound will be created. It will be distributed to EWM, unloading, goods receipt, put away. That is what we are going to do in the inbound side. So as we discussed, here in the inbound operations, I say receipt of your materials into warehouse. So how generally it starts? Creating of a PO first in the inbound side, then inbound delivery will be created. That will be distributed to EWM, distributed to EWM. Then the next step is we are going to do unloading of a material, unloading. Then after unloading, we do goods receipt. Then we do put away. Put away means I'm going to put the stock into the bin. So this is a general simple inbound process. The outbound process basically start from sales order. Then against the sales or outbound will be created. Again, this OBD will be distributed to EWM. How it is going to distribute, we'll discuss it later. Then picking, packing, staging, then loading, finally PG. PG, post goods issue. So types of goods receipt. So how many ways we can receive the product into our warehouse? So we can receive from the external vendor because we raised a PO. I'm going to receive the stock from the vendor. Receipt from manufacturing facility. So in case like yesterday we have discussed, they are given a components to the production facility. They have assembled it. They made final product. That final product I'm going to receive from the production facility. That is also goods receipt. Second is to the production order or process order. Goods receipt from other plant and store location. Suppose we have some other plants and store location all over the globe. If I have some stock to be taken from the other plants and store location, so that is transfer within the plant or across the plant. That is called as STOs. Okay, stock transfer orders. within the same company code or different company code, we are transferring the stock from one plant to another. Then goods receipt from customer returns. Sometimes customer may return the product to us. We are going to receive in our warehouse. That is also one type of goods receipt. So these are the types of goods receipts in warehouse. Receiving from the vendor, receiving from the production facility, receiving from the other plants, receiving as customer returns. Outbound side. Outbound side, create a sales order, outbound delivery, distribute to EWM, picking, packing, staging, loading, finally PGA. So types of goods is how many ways we can issue the goods to the customer. So we can issue to the customer with reference to sales order, with reference to project number, and even we can issue to cost center as well. Okay, we can issue to vendor as a vendor return, and we can issue to the production facility. This raw material we are going to issue. So as I said, midbound process, ad hoc movements, replenishment, physical inventory, rearrangement and slotting. Okay, so to run our inbound, outbound, midbound operations, yesterday I discussed our EWM module is in between MM and SD. So we have to have the setup of your MM SD FSU. So this is EWM. Assume this is, MM. And this is SD. So SAP MM. SAP SD. SAP EWM. So first PO will be created. IBD will be created. That IBD will be distributed to your EWM. This IBD will be distributed to EWM. So this IBD we are going to process in the EWM system. So we are going to do unloading, goods receipt, Putaway. So this goods receipt information will be updated back to your S4 system again. So this will be updated back to your MM as GR completed. The same way, sales order will be created in SD side. OBD will be created in SD side. So that OBD will be distributed to your EWM system for picking purpose. So what we are going to do, picking, packing, stage and load. Pardon? PJ. The moment you do the PJ, this PJ information will be updated back to your S4 in the SD side. So to execute our inbound, outbound operations, we have to have the SAP MM organization structure, SD organization structure. Means SAP organization structure like plants we have to create, storage locations we have to create, then purchase organization also required to create the purchase order, purchase organizations, and your sales organizations are required, your distribution channel, divisions are required. But without any company and company code, we cannot create your P1 sales order. So we have to have the FI related configurations also. So define a company code also required. So EWM organization structure, again, what we have to define? We have to define warehouse number, storage type, storage section, storage type, storage section, storage bin. So these all elements we have to define in the system. Then only we can execute our inbound, outbound operations. Okay. So in real time, do you think this MM organization will be configured by the EWM consultant? No. So this all MM related configuration done by the MM consultant. And this SD related all organization structure will be configured by the SD consultant. This will be done by FI consultant. This warehouse number, storage type, section, and bin will be configured by the EWM consultant. But unless and until we have these elements, we cannot execute our operations. So we have to define all these organization structures in the system. Okay, so we'll write down the organization structure. So I'll take one company. Within that company, I'm going to configure the system. Okay, so I'm going to consider the company. So I'm going to take Mahindra and Mahindra company, okay, which is manufacturing four-wheelers. So company,
I'm sorry, I have a question. What is ODO in the sheet 2?
yeah, the moment the OBD got distributed to EWM, that document we call as outbound delivery order. Okay, we'll discuss this. Just that first document in the EWM side of outbound delivery called as a ODO, outbound delivery order.
Sure,
Okay,
thank you.
yeah. So I'm going to create one company called Mahindra and Mahindra group of companies. So under that, I have a company code. So within one company, you may have multiple company codes. Example, like Tata, if you take, Tata is having hotels, Tata is having softwares, Tata is having steel, Tata is having automobile. So different components. Within one group, multiple entities we have. Okay. So assume Mahindra and Mahindra group of companies. Assume I'm going to take Mahindra and Mahindra Private Limited. This is for manufacturing of the four-wheelers. Then this manufacturing plants, assume we have plants in Hyderabad. Okay, so MMHP, MMBP Bangalore, MMPP Pune plant. Okay, so three plants I'm going to define. Then storage locations. So under each plant, assume we have some 4 storage location ROD receive on dock, available for sale, consumables, then finished goods, FGS. Purchase organization. So I'm going to take like MMPO, purchase organization, Mahindra and Mahindra purchase organization, which is responsible to purchase for all the plants. Then sales organization, MMSO, Mahindra and Mahindra sales organization. Distribution channel. So standard one I'm going to take 01. You can create your customized one also. So let me take 01. Distribution channel. Division also I'm going to take like 01. So division means you are categorizing this product into multiple divisions. Okay, sports utility vehicles comes under one division. Your hatchbacks comes into another division. Okay, your high-end luxurious cars comes under one division. Okay, so I'm going to take one standard division 01. So sales organization, distribution channel division, then ERP warehouse. So with the 3 digits, I'm going to create MMW. Then EWM warehouse. I'm going to create MMEW. Then storage types. I'm going to create like MM10, MM20, and MM30. So sections in MM10, assume like, I'm going to define like FMS, SMS, NMS, and storage bins. We'll see that, okay? So these are all things we need to define in the system. Tomorrow I'm going to show how to define this, but let me show you how to access to the system, okay? The same system you are going to get, okay? Clear your features and get the server access. From tomorrow onwards, everything we are going to do it in the server, okay? So let me show you how to log on. So go to start button here, input run app. So here MSTSC, this is the thing you have to input. Click on OK. So we are going to give you the IP address, ID and password. So you can input your ID and password. Click on connect. So system is going to ask you to input the password. It's a remote desktop connection. No need to install any GUI. Okay, so this is like, we are logged into remote desktop. So you have already SAP logon pad. So directly you can click on this logon console, double click on this. Again, you have to input your user and password. Okay, so this is the first screen of your SAP. Okay, so just to make sure, you have to go with your theme, go to options. Okay, here you can go with the visualize design theme setting. You'll go with the SAP signature theme. Okay, sometimes if you get a different theme, please change it to SAP signature theme. Apply this. Okay. Okay, so tomorrow I'm going to show how to define company code, plant, store location, everything under your enterprise structure node. Enterprise structure definition. You define company. Okay. Yeah. Any questions, guys?
Yeah, I have a
Hi,
question.
this is Sajid.
Yeah.
Actually, I joined today only. I just
Mhm.
wanted to know what version we are working on this, and is this decentralized or embedded one?
It's embedded one. 2023 version we are using for this practice.
Okay, thank you.
But I'm going to explain what is the decentralized warehouse, what are the deployment options are available. Okay. So what is the difference between embedded and decentralized also I'll discuss in one class. Yeah.
Yeah, Santosh here.
Santosh, yeah.
Yeah. So as you said, one warehouse requires to be one warehouse task, right? So one warehouse can contain multiple line item. That means multiple materials we have, or a single material can be into multiple line item. How it could be?
Yeah. See here, suppose you order X material of 100 quantity. Assume
Okay.
I want to pick 40 from one storage type, 30 plus another storage type. Okay.
Okay.
So in that case, my one warehouse request is going to split it in two tasks because I'm not picking from one place. So
Yeah, that
some
means the
chances are there.
multiple materials, right?
Yeah, same material with multiple tasks. That is what I mean to say.
Okay.
Okay. And sometimes one warehouse task cannot have multiple material to pick. No. One warehouse request can be split into multiple warehouse tasks, but one warehouse task cannot have multiple line items. Okay.
Okay.
Please, understand this difference. That's it.
Yeah. So it can be done by one single inbound request, right?
Yeah, it can be. See, that's what, suppose you are requesting one line item means one warehouse request. If you are requesting 5 line items, then 5 warehouse requests you are going to get in the inbound delivery.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before that inbound, we have a PO. That PO can be created by MM consultant or EWM consultant.
Yeah, this PO will be created by the business users actually. Okay.
Okay.
So in real time, no consultant is going to create a PO or sales order. Business is going to get, if any issue comes, then consultant is going to rectify that issue.
Okay.
And this warehouse task, warehouse order, warehouse request, this warehouse task, warehouse order will be created by the business users. Business is going to use the software. We are not
Okay.
going to create. But if anything happen, if any error comes, any obstacles arises, then we are there to help them.
Okay. To check the validations and all.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Thank you.
Yeah, Rohila,
Okay.
and as you said that while we do the inbound, so we have to do unloading and then GR and then all other steps. So is this the fixed steps, or we can do first GR and then we can unload and then go for the further steps?
See,
So it is
again,
up to the business.
as per the customer requirement.
Okay, so that is
Sometimes,
basis on that.
sometimes like, customer may ask, I don't want to do unloading. I know just I'm unloading from the vehicle. Why I should do in the system? Unnecessary activity. You can skip unloading. Directly you can do goods receipt. Directly you
So
can
there
put
is,
away.
it's a flexible, okay.
Flexibility is
Okay.
there, yes, based upon the requirement.
So in that scenario, we don't need to have an inbound delivery in the EWM, right?
No, we have to.
At any
Yeah.
cost, we need a inbound delivery.
Yes. Means,
Okay.
see, 99% of the cases we need inbound delivery, but in some cases, after S4 2020, without inbound delivery also, we can put away the stock into the bin through MIGO. Okay, only with the against to the PO. But that is in very rare cases. So I've seen 99% of the cases
Go
gone
with
with the
the
inbound.
inbound delivery.
Yeah, inbound.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that means inbound delivery is not mandatory for Putaway, no?
No, after 2020 S4HANA 2020, with the PO also you can create a task to the bin. But if you do not have any value added services against to that delivery, then you can go with MIGO T code to put away the stock into the bin with the PO. Not this inbound delivery is required. But very rare cases, few cases you go with the PO.
Direct
Not
receipt.
having a value added service means can you please
Means
explain?
like you want to do some packing and you want to do some quality inspection. So those kind of things you cannot do direct with the PO. Okay, you have to have the inbound delivery.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there was one point for warehouse task. As you said, multiple warehouse tasks cannot be clubbed into multiple warehouse order. So is my understanding correct?
You can club multiple warehouse tasks under one warehouse order or multiple warehouse order. Again, that's based upon the given condition. But at least one warehouse order should have at least one warehouse task.
Okay. So on the same, I have a question. Like, if we have got multiple, line items and all needs to be picked from one particular storage bin. So as per you, there will be multiple warehouse tasks. So can we have one single warehouse order for all these multiple warehouse tasks because the storage bin is same, or we need to have multiple warehouse orders as well
It's
against
the
those?
same thing what you asked. One warehouse is having multiple tasks. It could be from one bin or multiple bins.
It's
Even though
is it based on the warehouse order weight and limit?
Yeah, that's what it's very
that
early
system
to.
will create. Yeah, that system will create the tasks, right? Based on the
Yeah.
weight.
See
Yeah.
that condition anyhow we are going to discuss. It's very early to discuss.
Yes,
As
right.
of now, just you understand warehouse order means grouping of multiple warehouse. At what condition it is going to group, that we'll discuss later. Okay.
okay, great.
So we haven't started the basic things first. Okay, we'll complete this, then we'll go for that complex processes. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I have one quick question.
Mhm.
Earlier you said is a MIGO transaction goes to Putaway
Mhm.
without inbound delivery.
Mm.
So while creating the PO, we have to give in the storage location. It's related to the EWM storage location.
Yes.
Yeah. Then only we can consider as a EWM storage location will go to the Putaway. It's
Yes,
an
yes.
IM location. We cannot do the Putaway, right?
No.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you guys. Please pay your fees and get the server access. From tomorrow onwards, we are going to do all the configurations in the system. Okay, so from tomorrow onwards, it will be less theory, more will be in server and system only. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So where can we get the access for that?
Talk to
audios?
Madhuri. I'm going to send the
Okay.
Madhuri's number in the WhatsApp group. Okay.
Okay, sure. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.